Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back once more with more iRacing. This time around we're here with the LMP2 Cup from the Hungaroring. Yes, we did a little bit of the LMP2 Cup early on last season. Unfortunately, yeah, couldn't find too much time to do it, obviously, when F1 2021 did come out. But really did enjoy the couple of races we did from this series last season. So I thought we'd sort of continue from where we left off last time round, get back in, try and learn the LMP2s a little bit more here on iRacing. Again, I'm trying some new stuff with recording. I've been trying everything this week. Some of them have worked. Apologies for the couple of videos that have had a couple of issues in them as well. But we'll wait and see whether we can actually get something finally sorted here to record some 4K iRacing for you guys as well. But yeah, Hungaroring, LMP2s. It's going to be my first laps around this track. Let's just see what we can muster up today. So just like the Porsche Cup race we did, we have now actually got training paints back on iRacing as well here. Obviously, once I've got something that records really well consistently, obviously I'll get race laps and crew chief sorted as well here. But getting ready then for our first laps around the Hungaroring in the LMP2. Fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy on this first run. But of course, we shall wait and see, I'm sure. Headed down towards turn 1. Obviously, you do already know the track, but certainly not in an LMP2 car, as that is a big lock-up through turn 1, and that's going to pretty much ruin this first lap immediately. May as well try and complete it, though, in case you pick up a 1x next time round. We'll continue to ride on board then, at least. Gotta always remember, as soon as you snag the brakes, obviously all the downforce tends to go away in these things. And then, obviously, with all the downforce gone, it's easier to snag the brakes again. So, yeah, just got to try and be quick but careful. Here, turn 4, I'm really struggling with, trying to take the F1 line. That's much better. The third gear through then, at least I know that for now, as I get a big wash of understeer as the downforce comes off. Obviously everyone running baseline setup for this one, chuck it into the chicane. Bit of a wobble. Oh, that's going to be a 1x. That's going to put pay to this first lap then, but allows us to get ready for the next. Going to need to try and really nail this second lap around the Hungaroring. Let's see if we can get it all hooked up nice and tidy at the final corner. Sweat mode might need to be engaged for this one. It's close. We held onto it. Nice lock up into the chicane as well. Trying to drag it over the curbs in a couple of places around the lap, but trying to remember not to use the F1 braking points. A little bit cautious there, throw away a small amount of time. Come round in the final corner. Try and just keep it nice and tidy. Running a little bit wide through the halfway part of the final turn, but up towards the line. What time is it going to be? It's only going to be a 37, and that puts us... Where does that leave us? 12th on the grid. Yeah, lacking a bit of pace around here. I think we're in quite a high split as well there. A couple of the top guys massively fast as well. But yeah, let's get ready to race. Right, well, getting ready then to start this race. Of course, 20 minutes here around the Hungaroring, so probably going to be about 13. We might just nudge on to 14 laps over the course of this one, but fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy as the race goes on. Yeah, P12 is the number 14 car, but a lot of guys are a bit quicker than us. So as long as we can make it to the end in one piece, maybe we can avoid some carnage early on and try to pick up a few places. I'm sure the leader's probably going to bolt it out of the final corner, but we shall wait and see as we get ready to start this LMP2 race. There we go, green flags here at the Hungaroring. And again, like I said, the aim is, I think, just keep it clean and tidy and avoid incidents here. As we head down towards Turn 1 for the first time, we've got another Alpine paint scheme car alongside us. But yeah, I think the back four of us sort of got caught a bit napping there, down through Turn 1. Big power slide on the exit of the corner there as we try to put some rubber into the tarmac. But everyone's so far seemingly pretty well behaved. We're going to try and look around the outside of the number 10 there, but if the track falls away from you down the hill, it's going to be a little bit touch and go through that. Side by side through Turn 3 is not so easy in an LMP2 car. Head up the hill, he's actually going to back out of that. Thank you very much to him, wasn't expecting that, but we actually nailed that through Turn 4. So up one spot, I think, off the start then, which is good. Don't think P14 made the start of this one, but they're trying to keep it clean and tidy early on here as everyone else just tries to settle down into a rhythm. We've got what could be considered our teammate right in front of us, of course not really, but yeah, really trying to just get into a rhythm nice and early on. But we might just survive lap 1, he says, as he almost chucks it off. Much bigger drop off you noticed on the curb there. Obviously the only real games I've ever raced this track on before is Race Room and of course F1. It's safe to say, yeah, it's certainly a different experience on iRacing. Big kick of oversteer there as the traction control does its job. But can create some uncertainty. Come on. Really struggling at the final couple of corners there, and it is going to allow P12 to get a run on us back down towards Turn 1. Big lock-up for the guy in front. Oh, we're just going to get squeezed in. That was a bit close for comfort. But, yeah, Gianluca has held on. Trying not to send it. Oh, that was a 0x. As we tried to get it slowed down there, but he just turned in on me still. Somehow not a 0x there as we head back up the hill, but really got to try and attack a lot of curb there. No, that's a 1x. Don't want to take that much curb. Seems like us four at the back though, we're all pretty inexperienced with this car though, so allows us to, I think we're all pretty sensible though as well, which really does help. None of us trying to take too many big risks. Don't want to take each other off. Of course, these LMP2s so fragile as well, anything like that and you're pretty much out of it. Gotta try and stick close to these guys though, don't want to drop back from them. Another big kick of oversteer there. Let's see if we can keep it a bit clean and tidy through the final couple of corners this time round. That's a bit better. Really got to get the steering straightened up. Sort of turn these final couple of turns into a V if you can. Or leave it in second gear. That works quite nicely. End of lap 2 though. We have survived the early stages. And we've got to see if we can try and keep applying the pressure to these guys. Running a bit wide there. That's not what we wanted. That's going to be our second incident point, but no off track that time, which is good. Sorry, no slowdown even. That's much better than what we were doing in practice. But yeah, really don't want to be picking up too many instant points. Just a 20-minute race. Oh, interval's final corner. Gianluca's having a look for it. Can't quite make it work this time around though. That might allow himself a good run out the final turn as I think we're definitely building up a bit more confidence in these cars. That's already quicker than we managed in qualifying. 36.4, so we're definitely finding a bit more pace. Very much feel like we're just trying to hang on to the coattails of these two in front of us. Try not to fall back towards Sergio too badly. Car stopped ahead though, someone's got issues. It's this penultimate corner I always struggle with. Oh! That's not a good rejoin. And that's gifted us a couple of spots in this race. Ooh, what's this guy doing? That was an awful rejoin. He's taken two cars out. I think he's given the other Alpine liveried car damage as well. I saw him up in the air. But Elliot, yeah, not a good racing move there. But he's going to bump us up into 11th in this race. And yeah, might just have ruined what was quite a good little battle going on between us towards the rear. Gianluca's been forced back to 13th in all of this. But yeah, no idea what that was all about. We're not even halfway there yet. But what's going to happen over the next couple of laps then? Just trying not to do anything stupid ourselves. Still only on the 2x at the moment. Oh, that's a lot of curve. Whoa. And Elio appears to have binned it. Not so sure if there was contact on their screen, but there certainly wasn't on mine. I think he just got loose over the curbs, but not 100% sure. Let's see now if with a little bit of damage. Oh, that was a bit wide there. Yeah, let's see now with a bit of damage whether we can try and match Albert again. Remember to 10th though, so gaining a little bit out of all this. See Albert, yeah, really starting to struggle a bit, get the car placed where he wants it. Maybe feeling some pressure again, and yeah, we've sort of been gifted an opportunity to get back involved in this battle. This thing really does fly with the slipstream. Albert runs wide though. Surely he's going to get a slowdown with that. As we now, yeah, move up to P9 of this race, but we're going to have to really defend hard over the next few laps, I think. We'll try and hold on to this. Oh, another big mistake there from Albert in the rearview mirror. Let's pick up another off track here. Track limits are pretty strict, it would appear, around the Hungaroring, but generally not too ridiculous. Every off track I've picked up I can understand. Could give you a bit more leeway, but I can appreciate it. As we are, yeah, over halfway there now in this race, but still 9 minutes, about 6 more laps to go. Sergio's definitely getting a little bit frustrated being stuck behind me, I think. So that's not going to help us back into turn 1, running a little bit wide. Should allow us to get the power just a little bit sooner as well on the exit, but yeah, at the moment, starting to feel the pressure. Just don't want to do anything stupid. We've been pretty cool, calm and collected up to this point. Ooh, he says, as soon as he almost drops it. That might allow Sergio a bit of a run on the exit. No, he backs out of it. Doesn't want to be on the outside heading in through turn 4, and I don't blame him. So he runs a bit wide there again. That might just give us a couple of extra tenths. Oh, I think Gianluca's trying to look past Sergio again here. We've got to try and break away if we can. Because if those two start battling out a bit more... Oh, that's not where we want to be. Yeah, if those two start battling out a bit more, it's not going to help us much. Sergio has held on for now. I think he's the better one to have stuck behind us. Oh, that was close to another 1X's again. Just runs a bit wide through turn 4. Well, I picked up a fair few off tracks this race, but I think we're only on 4 or 5, which is really, really good, but still another 2.5 laps to go, I think. Oh no, Sergio just watched him run it ever so slightly wide through the hairpin. That's allowed Gianluca back through, so I'm sure he's going to be applying some pressure to us in the final few laps of this race. Is that going to be a new PB for us? 36.3. We've been mighty consistent in terms of pace this race, so pretty happy with that. But generally thought we could probably got down into the 35s at some point. But yeah, now we've got, what, 3 more laps, I think? Might just be 2. Yeah, no, I think it's still going to be 3 more. To try and hang on in front of these guys as they're hopefully going to battle each other out a bit more. Right now with 2 laps to go, we are really starting to try and get under pressure from Gianluca here. Another new PB though for ourselves in this race. But can we hold on? Oh, you can see he's having a look down towards turn 1, thinks about it. But we were pretty sensible on the brakes there, weren't allowing anything to happen that time round, as we've really just got to focus on these last couple of laps. We're right on board. Yeah, really just got to try and soak up all the pressure from behind. It's been a weird little race this one, but mighty good fun once again back in the LMP2. None of us had the pace to battle with the guys at the road. But of course the Hungaroring is so difficult to overtake at as well. That certainly meant, yeah, that... I mean, we were given a bit of a lifeline based on that rogue driver that was a lot quicker. Only person ready to have any major issues this race, I think. But yeah, can we hold on ahead of Gianluca here as we head back through the S's? I think the biggest question will just be down in towards turn 1, unless he goes for a desperate dive bomb somewhere in the final lap and a half. Just got to try and keep it nice and tidy here. The LMP2 is all about being smooth, and we've slowly remembered that and relearnt that over the course of this race. Oh, that's close to 1x. Gianluca runs even wider though. It's just this corner I'm still struggling with. Trying not to take too much out the fronts. So get ready to start the final lap then of this race. White flags out here at the Hungaroring, and that might cost us. Big mistake out the final corner here. We're going to have to go defensive on him. As we head back down towards turn 1 there, force him to the outside, which he does do. Going to try and pretty much match him on the brakes there, squeeze him on the outside of the corner. And nothing you can do there on the exit. Ran very deep, in fact, on the exit of the corner there. Despite that mistake, that was still our new PB for the race. But as we plunge back down the hill, that might have been the biggest opportunity he got on this final lap there. And he might be kicking himself that he couldn't capitalise on that one. So we head back up in towards turn 4. Don't do anything stupid. Take a nice little bit of curb on the way in and on the way out there. You can see he's looking for it. We just go half defensive into the hairpin there, just don't allow him to think any sort of move is on the final lap of this race. But I mean, yeah, between all 4 of us, it very much just felt a bit like a gentleman driver event, but still mighty good fun nonetheless. None of us, yeah, like I said, really had the pace to match any of the guys at the road there. We've had good fun battling it out between us. We're going to finish 10 seconds behind James up the road, but we can come away with P9 here. I'd be very happy with that. Like I said, I'm pretty certain this is a top split event, so a top 10 in top split would have been very good there. Just, yeah, definitely felt like we could have had probably a more interesting battle in second split, but sometimes you've got to push with people a lot faster than you to really sort of learn how to handle this car. But in towards the final corner, Gianluca gets a big wobble there through the penultimate turn, and out of the final corner, it's going to be P12 to P9 here at the end of the Hungaroring. They're very happy with that race. Enjoyed that one a lot. That was a great battle between ourselves, Sergio and Albert, about the entirety of that one. But yeah, let's go have a look then at the final race results. Well, having a look then at the final race results there, you can see a 2.7k SOF there, and yeah, David in top split was, yeah, a pro driver. So love having to go up against some iRacing pros at the end of the day. There are a couple of guys sort of with 3k as well. I mean, when we look at it, we were actually a good couple of hundred iRacing below all the guys we were battling it out with at the end of the race there. But I think we were the biggest winner from that as well, up 3 places in the end there. You can see Lorenzo did go up 2 as well there. But yeah, I think we were the biggest winner from that race as well. You can see Atty as well, up 2 places as well. But yeah, we gained very little SR there, 0.01. 39 rating as well, are bringing us ever closer to 2k as well there. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, do make sure you leave a like. Get yourself subscribed as well. And yeah, we'll be back very soon with more iRacing.